Welcome to our demonstration video for our Web Divorce Prep Checkbook. During and after divorce, you'll need to be able to track those expenses paid to you and those who remain outstanding. Track all your alimony, child support, and reimbursable expenses in one checkbook. You can sort by alimony transactions, child support transactions, reimbursable expense transactions, charges, or payments of transactions. Sort and filter by items that have been partially paid or those items not paid at all. View outstanding subtotals for any of the sorting and filtering options listed above. View a running total account balance as well as each transaction balance. Let's take a look to view at what Web Divorce Prep Checkbook can do for you. Here we have listed August and alimony, a reimbursable expense tennis racket, September child support, August child support, September alimony, another reimbursable expense dance recital for Becky. Let's start and create a new expense. We create a new expense and assign it a date. Let's call this October, and we're going to be the October alimony. We can assign it a charge, and that charge, let's say, is $4,000 for alimony. Hit save. Now you can see that the expense is here. You could also put in a payment for that expense. So let's say number 7. You go to expense number 7, go, it brings up that expense that you had already assigned it a charge. You can add a new transaction to that expense, and we're going to do it as a payment. You have to enter a payment source. Let's say it's a personal check, check number 234. Right now we have an expense total of $4,000. We assigned it originally 100%, although we can change it to any percent that is needed. Amount of today's payment, let's pay it in full, $4,000, and you'll see that the expense balance due after this transaction is 0. Okay, there are many sort and filtering options available. Let's say we want to see only those that are alimony expenses. I'll show you all the alimony expenses that you have entered. Here we have August alimony, September, and October. In August, we could see that the alimony was a $4,000 charge, and there was a payment of $4,000 on September 2nd, which left a 0 balance. Your September alimony, it shows that you had a expense total of $4,000 and is yet to be paid. Let's say we want to see reimbursable expenses. Let's go back to alimony. Let's say we only want to see the outstanding expenses for alimony. Here you will see that September alimony remains outstanding as there's been no payment for it. You'll see that for this filtering option there's $4,000 owed, but our total outstanding balance due on the checkbook is $8,100, which includes all the alimony, child support, and reimbursable expenses. Let's take for another example. We want to see all the reimbursable expenses that have been charged. And you can see here that there's 2 charges entered, a tennis racket and a dance recital. You can see here that the tennis racket has been paid for, but the dance recital has not been paid for. Okay. You can see that we have with the filtering option chosen, it's $100 that is outstanding, but throughout the whole checkbook, $8,100 remains outstanding. Our Web Divorce Prep Checkbook is simple and easy to use. You can also print or save as a PDF file to email to your ex-spouse or attorney if needed. You can see here that this is a sample divorce checkbook where we printed some of the charges. We printed one of the filters that we chose. And at the bottom page of all printouts, you will see a basic explanation of all the abbreviations, where A is alimony, CS is child support, reimbursable expense, other, your payment source, whether you pay by personal check, money order, cash, bank check, electronic funds transfer, or some other type of payment source. Please feel free to view any of our other YouTube videos to learn more about webdivorceprep.com.